Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm setting up my poor neglected bullet journal for October. You've heard correctly, I'm doing an actual bullet journal theme for the first time this year. And the theme I'm going with is pirates. Mani and I recently watched the One Piece live action series and we both were very surprised because it was a lot better than we expected. And after we finished the first season of the live action series, we also picked up the anime again. We stopped watching it for a while after about 500 episodes in. I mean, I like it, but the story progresses very slowly, so I need to take a break from One Piece from time to time and watch something else instead. Anyway, that's mostly where my inspiration came from. It is, however, not a One Piece theme, it's just a regular pirate theme or nautical theme if you will. For the color palette I picked different shades of beige and brown, black of course, and also a beautiful mustard yellow which makes the theme look very autumnal on the one hand, and on the other hand pirates are also kind of Halloweeny, so this theme is a perfect match for October, at least in my opinion. It's also the first time in I don't know how long that I was actually excited to set up my bullet journal again. However, creating the setup also reminded me of the things I don't enjoy that much anymore, like for example, I love designing the cover page, but all the more structured stuff like the calendar or the weekly spreads kinda bore me. I don't enjoy counting boxes all the time, and to be completely honest, I don't think that I like the look of dot grid anymore. But I don't want to complain too much. I guess I just wanted to say that I am not sure if this is going to be something that I do regularly again. I am very excited to use a bullet journal again, so we'll see. I realized that I was a little bit too confident about my line art skills with the soft Tombow Fudenosuke brush pen. I actually am a bit rusty, and especially in the beginning I struggled quite a bit with the line art. Another little problem I have with bullet journal themes is that I tend to put a lot of effort into my cover page, and when I'm done with that, I'm using the same kinds of doodles over and over again instead of introducing new ones. After I filmed this setup, I realized that I left out the most obvious pirate objects, like pirate hats, weapons, or even the iconic Jolly Roger pirate's flag. Knowing that now, it's no wonder I get bored with themes so quickly. I hope I'll remember that when I set up the rest of my weekly spreads. Since the cover page and the calendar page kinda merge into each other, I decided to complete the line art of both pages before I started coloring. I went for a one-page calendar again. I actually considered doing a quote page. I bet that One Piece has a lot of amazing quotes I could have used, but I decided against it because I don't think I can do proper hand lettering anymore, to be honest. On top of that, I think that starting small was the right decision after my long bullet journaling break. I also don't have a lot of appointments in October either, so I probably won't need a full calendar spread. I kept the calendar itself very simple so that it wouldn't distract so much from the doodles, but I added this cute little ribbon banner thingy on top of it, and I think it matches the theme pretty well. After I finished the line art, I finally started coloring. As I mentioned earlier, I'm using a lot of beige and brown, starting with this Tombow dual brush pen as kind of a base color for pretty much everything. I'm always a little bit afraid of coloring my cover pages because I kinda enjoy the uncolored look of the line art. On the other hand, I don't want it to look like a coloring book, so I'm doing it anyway. By the way, if you like the look of this theme, maybe consider joining my Patreon. My Patreon page still exists and I'm creating printable sticker sheets, cover pages and journaling kits for my patrons every month, even though I don't use my own bullet journal regularly anymore. I also created new themes or revamped some of the very old ones for the months I didn't journal myself, and all the themes I did since I started my Patreon page are still available. A lot of the older stuff is dated by now, of course, but there are also many downloads you can still use, like the sticker sheets, for example. A big shout out to my patrons who supported me even after I decided to branch out and didn't bullet journal that much anymore. You guys are the best. When this video comes out, the new rewards are probably not uploaded yet, but they will be very soon, and I'll keep you updated through my Instagram stories and my YouTube community tab, so make sure to follow me if you don't want to miss it. And we're finally done with the cover page. This one took so long, but I really love it. Next up are my trackers. I kept the habit trackers quite simple again and used the ribbon titles as I did for the calendar. Next, I added another big banner at the bottom of the page that says Habit Tracker, obviously. In the end, I colored all the ribbons and added a little drop shadow to the boxes. And that's it for the habit tracker. As I said, very simple, very quick, still kinda cute in my opinion though. I don't know what I'm gonna track yet though. Let me know what trackers you use in the comment section. I had quite a lot of fun with my mood tracker this time. This time it's a huge treasure chest full of gold and little trinkets. I will color in one of the coins every day in a specific color that represents my mood. It is quite a huge illustration compared to the tiny little coins that are my mood tracker, but I like that more than creating many different doodles that are kinda disconnected, if that makes sense. Speaking of illustrations, I wanted to ask you guys if you're participating in any kind of drawing challenge like Inktober or Drawtober, and if you do, let me know which prompt list you're gonna follow. I'd really like to join any kind of art challenge, but I didn't really find a prompt list that inspired me yet. Now that the tracker spread is done, I can't wait to start using it. But now it's time to set up the first weekly spread for October. It's also very simple again. I drew 7 boxes, one for the first, because October starts on a Sunday, and the last box is for the weekend. I could have done 8 boxes for 8 days, but I also wanted to have at least some space left for doodles. I also used my stamps and immediately regretted that I didn't start using them earlier for the setup, since they just look so much cooler than my poor attempt at drawing out a font like that, but it is what it is. And that's already pretty much everything I have to say about that spread, so I hope you enjoyed watching so far and stay tuned for the final flip through. That's it, and I'm really happy with how the setup turned out. I can't wait to start using it. If you enjoyed it too, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and have a wonderful rest of your day.